Hello and welcome to Dream Weddings. Today's couple, Genevieve Tolorico and David McKay, may have been brought up in vastly different places. She's from Lancaster and he's from Dublin, Ireland. But they both share the love of family and fun. In fact, they were so much fun that they were the finalists for the Today Show's Modern Love Wedding Contest.
Jillian, my maid of honor, my sister, we love the Today Show. And she said, Jen, you have to apply, you have 48 hours. And I was like, okay, whatever. And we put it off to the last day where we had like literally 12 hours to get it in. And we just threw together a video and we were like, let's just get it done. And lo and behold, the next day we got a phone call.
And they came to Orlando and filmed us there. And then we flew up to New York and went live on TV there.
So obviously you were one of the finalists, but you did not win the free wedding.
No.
But tell me what you won.
Well, as I was crying live, they brought us these robes and I was like, whatever. And they're like, you're going to St. Thomas. And so we were like, what? Freeze. And then I was okay.
So you stopped crying at that moment.
And we use that as our honeymoon and we're going to be going there the day after the wedding, courtesy of them. Wow. Completely paid for.
That's great. Well, I'm glad in a way. I'm sorry they didn't choose you because now we're having a dream wedding.
Exactly.
What a lucky couple. When we come back, we'll see how Genevieve handled the challenges of planning a wedding in Lancaster while living in Orlando. We have, what, 3-4 days for the wedding, right?
Hours.
Hours.
4 days.
Now, Dave, you just arrived yesterday?
Today.
Today, this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
From Florida, right?
Yeah.
So you live right now in Florida and you're getting married here in Lancaster. What are some of the challenges?
Some. How about all of them? Just basically planning just in general because a lot of it's visual or a lot of it is just talking with people, trying to get deals or see what they can offer you. And I had to do a lot of that through a cell phone and email, and my mom did it all, basically.
So your mom in a way is like the wedding coordinator in a way.
She is. She's my wedding coordinator. We made her a t-shirt.
Oh, you did?
She's been brilliant though. She's been brilliant so far.
I met Genevieve's mother, Lisa, just 3 weeks before the wedding while she was ordering a wedding cake. So we're here at Stafford's Cafe. Michelle is the main baker. And wow, this is the third baker you're meeting?
Yes.
Tell me what happened.
You know, Genevieve's been engaged for a year. And so we set everything up last spring, preliminary, not signing papers, but these are bakers we've had relationships with for years. I was not receiving any return calls or emails, so we just had to move forward. When she went back to Orlando, I said, I've got to find a baker.
Well, thank you, Michelle.
A lot of people recommended Stauffer's in Rohrstown.
How many are we planning on serving?
Well, here's the thing. There's always a little twist. Genevieve's concept and dream was always cupcakes.
Okay.
And the centerpiece of every table are these crystal cupcake stands.
Okay.
I'm traditional. I want the cake, I want the picture.
Do you have pictures of things that you are already interested in?
Her concept is a crystallized international affair.
So she's planning this. So she's planning this and she was 5.
This book is years old, yes.
So this book is before she met Dave.
Right, she inserted the picture when they got engaged. But the book has been collected. It's just an old loose leaf for years. All kinds of stuff for years.
Oh, this is a true bride. This is a true bride.
Oh, yeah.
She baked cakes dressed like bridesmaids, and she mailed them to everyone with this question, would you be my matron of honor? Would you be my bridesmaid? And they were all tied up in chiffon with her colors. She's like, those are my colors.
So you got this by mail then?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your reaction then?
I loved it. I was really happy, yeah. And I called her up and I said, thank you. And she's like, do you like it? And I was like, yeah, it tastes great.
And she didn't run any of it by me.
She wanted to surprise you.
She's independent, she has her own ideas. That's Genevieve. Jenny?
How are you?
We're good, speak up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here with Martine, Tracy, Derek, Michelle from Stauffer's, Victoria, and Dad.
You're on speakerphone.
And you are on speaker, yes.
Why are there so many people?
You know, wherever we go, it's a party.
Genevieve, this is Martine. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I bet this is really hard for you because we're here in Lancaster and you're all the way in Florida.
I hate it.
And you hate it. Okay, but don't worry about it. We're in great hands with Michelle from Southwest Augusta Hill in here, so do not worry. She's designing something for you. It's going to be a white cake with a little bit of bling bling, which is going to be the brooch probably, and some kind of fondant fuchsia band around the cake.
Pretty.
And it's going to be round, and each tier could be a different flavor. Is that okay with you?
Oh, it's perfect with me.
Okay, awesome, Genevieve. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, honey. I love you. Wish you were here.
I bet it's hard for you to communicate.
Yeah.
Really,
I have to
hard.
wait for her to communicate with me because there's so many times she just can't pick up my calls and things.
How long have you been planning this already? Texting and calling back and forth since she's far away?
We really started the hard planning in August because she was trying to be the Today Show bride. She had her gown fitting last night.
So you weren't there for the fitting, so how hard was it? Because normally the mother wants to see her daughter in the gown for the first time.
It's so true. I wrote to her, I'm speechless. And I said, Michael, look, and we looked at the picture and teary moment. But my mom was there. My mom's her maid of honor, matron of honor.
Wow, your mother, so her grandmother.
My 79-and-a-half-year-old mother is her matron of honor. There's a nice little twist here. They have a very special relationship. So she was there and telling me everything, and she's more of a mother hen than I am. More of a momzilla, as you call it. So I knew she was in good hands.
You know, this wedding is like a huge piñata, like you break and all the surprises come out. There was lots of discussion about how the cake should look, the flavor options, and of course, my favorite part, tasting. Lisa texted Genevieve pictures of her options.
Okay, she wants the ribbon. Okay, wonderful.
That was easy.
That was easy. That was easy. And we're gonna put a premier brooch that the bridesmaids are wearing on the bottom biggest layer, and then we're gonna use one that's very similar that Michelle can supply on a smaller layer.
Now, is that the same one we're putting on the girl?
Yes.
Love it.
Isn't that fun?
Thank goodness for the iPhone. Coming up, after months of long-distance planning, Genevieve finally arrives in town, just over a week before the wedding, and she hits the ground running. Genevieve's first stop was a Lancaster Country Club, where she met with Wes Taylor to settle the final details for the reception. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously you just arrived today, you know,
Yeah,
so you
last
have
night.
last night and you have a week. So aren't you glad you're back? And mom is helping you?
Helping
Or
me?
perhaps you're glad
I'm
that she's
helping
here.
her.
No, we're a team.
Yeah, we are.
Team
And
bride.
we've got bridesmaids
bride.
that are just super. I have a question, Martine.
Yes.
Because I'm in the middle of making a menu just for looks. But it's kind of driving me crazy. Do I need one?
You don't have to have a menu. You can actually have a note thanking them from you to your guests. That is the other option.
Attached to the crystal, and it could be on cardstock.
Absolutely.
And then it would be the
that
black
would
and
look
white.
really pretty.
Please appreciate.
That was like
this
the, you know,
little
thank
token.
you.
Exactly.
favorite.
Love Genevieve and David.
Dude, that's the idea.
Lisa, your reception was here too?
Yes, it was.
So this is like a tradition.
It's a Tallarico family tradition.
So when you toss your bouquet,
The same place.
that's where you're gonna do it.
And I remember it had a very storybook quality to it. The balcony and everything, and the
Everyone was
huge
below,
fireplace.
and
And
Oh,
I kind
we
of thought, wouldn't this be neat?
It's gonna be special.
Yeah. I'm simple. I mean, I know I don't seem simple, but I just love my family around me. All my family here. I mean, everyone's traveling to be here. That's about as special as it gets, I think.
So this is grand, this is big.
Yes. You only do it once.
True.
Twice.
So we have what, 7.5 days, right?
In like 30 seconds.
What is the agenda? Tell me.
Place cards, escort cards.
Oh man.
Next.
Finish steaming all the table toppers.
Next.
Start wrapping bridesmaids' gifts.
Next.
Bridesmaids fittings.
Bridesmaids
Jillian.
fittings tonight, Saturday.
Practice hairdo, daddy.
Gotta practice hair.
Makeup.
Makeup's done, we
Get
practiced
the
it.
marriage license.
Gotta get the marriage license.
Pack for the honeymoon.
I've gotta start delivering everything to this club.
Flowers.
That happens.
Flowers are done. I mean, they have to be
they gotta be
made,
arranged.
but all the decisions have been made about. These are things that still have, oh, and table or diagrams, settings.
Print the programs.
Settings.
Oh my word.
For programs. We have a lot to do.
It's fine.
So you have to make a list of all this stuff. And
I
just
do.
Check them off.
I love crossing things off the list, so I have to make a punch list.
We visited the Tallarico house a couple of days before the wedding, where we met Jennifer Stout working on the flowers. Are you doing all the flowers for the hand bouquets, the boutonnieres, everything?
Yes.
Now, I guess it's no pressure because you're a family member, or?
Well, there's always pressure to make sure that the day is perfect. You never want to be the person who lets anybody down, but yeah, it comes pretty easy.
She's gonna have cupcake towers.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're doing for the centerpieces on the guest tables.
Yeah, and I saw them really pretty.
Yes.
So this can be individually in their tables?
Those will actually also be elevated, and there'll be a centerpiece at the bottom that will be uplit. And in the spaces where there won't be cupcakes, we decided to do the little floral arrangements that will match the piece at the bottom.
Very creative, very creative. While we were there, Genevieve's grandmother, her matron of honor, arrived from Florida. Now, how excited are you that you're the matron of honor?
Oh, that's an incredible honor. She said, the reason I asked Mama, and this was her younger sister saying, you know, I was wondering, why did you ask your grandmother to be matron of honor? She's old. And so Genevieve looked at her, she said, what don't you get? Did you see Mama and Papa, how much in love they were all their life? She said, that's what I want standing with me at the wedding.
Lisa, tell me what's going on in here.
We are making welcome baskets for everyone who has flown here to Lancaster. So when they get to their hotel, they have something just to nosh on.
So this is all American stuff?
It's everything Pennsylvania. We have Lancaster Brewing Company Amish beer. Yes. We've got Pepperidge Farm. We've got Hammond's Pretzels. Of course, Twizzlers from YNS. Tasty Cakes from Philadelphia. Wilbur Buds. Hershey Kisses are in these little love bags. And then we've got honey mustard, because that's Lancaster County. And just for David, we threw in some Lucky Charms cereal. It's kind of a joke.
That is so cool. Now you're having your rehearsal on Friday. The whole family is going to be there, and there's going to be about, how many, 100?
About 100.
Are you excited?
It's like having 2 weddings.
Oh, it is 2 weddings, I think.
I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone's going to get along well, and I'm looking forward to it.
Are they bringing any traditions in here from Ireland?
Drinking.
Drinking. With so many people traveling, the rehearsal dinner was like a wedding reception itself. Hosted by David's parents, the evening was a great chance for the families to get to know each other and enjoy a big Italian feast. So I hear there's a little surprise at this wedding, correct? You're gonna have Irish dancers?
We are.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
After the wedding, so don't worry. But then, you are a dancer.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me more about that.
Well, I'm classically trained in ballet, but dance is a huge part of my upbringing, and just I went to college for it. But we're also a fun couple, and I knew that something that we could make special was our first dance. Like, it just didn't have to be us staring at each other and everyone feeling really awkward, but to really incorporate everybody and, you know, have fun with it.
This is a gorgeous studio. Tell me a little bit more about it.
This is the Residences at Stevens School, which is a historical property in downtown Lancaster on the corner of Charlotte and Chestnut.
Tell me about ballroom. Is it a huge comeback now?
As of Dancing with the Stars, yes. Amongst the ballroom dancers, it's always been popular for us. But with the onset of the television shows, it's gotten really huge.
Now, I see that this is one of the biggest trends as their first dance, the
Yes,
bride and
sir.
groom.
Yes, sir.
So are you getting a lot of hits?
Yes, absolutely. I've always done a lot of weddings, and I'm a big fan of weddings. But with YouTube and so many interesting things and different opportunities for dancing your first dance, it's gotten even more exciting and more interesting.
Do you do like a theme, you know, like Chris Brown, you know, his song? a couple months ago. It was huge.
Every bride has a theme, and right now you might find interesting, we're doing a lot of tango. A lot of our brides are changing dresses, changing shoes, and they want to tango into the ballroom, which is pretty fun.
So if I'm the groom, did you teach me the first dance? How long would it take? About a month or 2 months or a year? What do you recommend?
It's up to how much you practice and how difficult a piece you would like choreographed. Everybody's a little different. Some of my couples only need one lesson, in and out. They just want to be able to move around the floor a little bit. But then I have couples that have taken lessons for years because they really want a full theatrical piece with lifts and drops.
Wow.
Our whole family definitely loves to break it down, but hopefully we'll do like the good old tarantella, but that'll be about as organized as we get. It'll just be fun from then on forward.
When we return, it's time for Genevieve's princess wedding. And just wait until you see how much fun two families can have. When we arrived at the Tallaricos, a couple of hours before the wedding, the house was filled with beautiful women in fuchsia. It took all the bridesmaids to get Genevieve into her dress. Michael Tallarico, Jen's dad, did the girls' hair, and Christina Fulton, Jen's cousin, did everyone's makeup. Christina, how excited are you?
I'm excited. I can't wait.
How many faces did you do?
I believe about 6.
We're seeing that more and more brides are getting professionally done.
It's more personal. I can come into your home. You're not in a counter. It's not uncomfortable for you. I get to know you, yourself, what you like to wear.
You do the fake eyelashes, you do
Lashes,
everything.
airbrush, everything and anything.
Oh. The ceremony was held at beautiful historic St. Mary's Church in Lancaster. Both families participated with readings and song. By the time the bridal party arrived at the Lancaster Country Club, the party was in full swing. Hello guys, how are you?
Good evening, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. Welcome to Lancaster. You just arrived from Ireland, right?
We did.
I heard about the topper, that is from Ireland, is that true?
Yes, the bridesmaid Laura got it specially made for them.
And there's a year's waiting list for getting these made.
What is the topper made of?
We don't know, we were worried that it might be made of icing and somebody eat it.
What did you think about the ceremony? Wasn't it beautiful?
It was very nice.
It was fabulous. And the church was beautiful. Everything about it was beautiful. We're really, really impressed with what's happening here.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about tonight?
Having fun and getting past saying a few nice words about both Jen and David, because they're a great couple. They're just two great kids and they're a great couple.
Jen and Dave, my little brother, as anybody who knows him will know that he's absolutely useless.
Behind every good man, there's an even better woman, and that is Jen. And I have to say, we are so happy and so proud of the two of them.
She is the funniest, happiest, most loving, caring, amazing girl I've ever met.
And as expected, dancing was the highlight of everyone's evening. Obviously, your sister's living in Florida, you know, but she didn't know about dream weddings. So tell me about
Because
that.
Dream Weddings is Pennsylvania, and I think it was in Susquehanna Style. I saw that they were having Dream Weddings, and I was like, Mom, Jen, we got to be on Dream Weddings. It's great. It's in Pennsylvania. We're having the wedding here. We got to do it.
Listen, this wedding was beautiful, full of surprises and speeches. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Did you have your dream wedding?
More than my dream. I mean, the surprises and the room and the ceremony, it was just
everything.
Perfect.
It's been brilliant.
If I had a knight that stands on yon land, my true love and surely I have found. Down to the church and soon we will be bound. Blow winds, blow my bonny o. Blow winds, blow my bonny. Blow winds, blow my bonny o. Blow winds, blow my bonny. Make me a dress with seams of fine thread. Make me a garland with flowers to my head. Down to the church and away we'll go to bed. Blow winds, blow my bonny o. Blow winds, blow my bonny. Blow winds, blow my bonny o. Blow winds, blow my bonny.
What a beautiful wedding. Thank you, Genevieve and David, for sharing your dream wedding with us. We hope you enjoyed the first season of Dream Weddings. We'll return in June with more very special Central Pennsylvania weddings. In the meantime, keep checking our website, dreamweddingspa.com, for blogs, videos, and information about the special offers from our local professionals. We'll see you in June.